That was a decent enough time to stream. But yeah, I did some grocery shopping today, so that's why I'm streaming in the afternoon. I got a good ass drink though. I got some like coconut milk with like banana flavoring and mango too. So, do I want to clean the bathroom or do I want to build tools and shit? Well, it's 5'7", so it's my height. Let's see. Hierophant plus one. You know what? Ah, man, I don't know. That's tricky. Because I do want those Hierophant points. But I also really want the proficiency boost.
Hey. Well.
Oh. You know, Sojiro Sakura is kind of like the hardest dude to deal with.
That should do it for now. Hey.
Damn, my stomach hurts. I mean, you can't say yeah because you gotta like have some plausible deniability and shit. Oh yeah, I'm not really part of Phantom Thieves. I'm not a gangster like that.
What is he up to?
Ah, shit.
How have things been?
My
You know,
earbuds got
the
tangled with my
special
curls.
activities. Oops. Sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR.
Well, he said fan site. He didn't write that down, so you wouldn't really emphasize the PH and shit. Now we can see the PH when he wrote fan site, so we'll like question that. But that'll make sense from a ludonarrative perspective.
Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's gonna know about it. That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right?
You know what? Okay.
Really? Just hearing you say that makes my all-nighters worth it. So, actually, I really want to know how you punish people. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive.
Well, it's good that he doesn't pry.
I wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm gonna use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments. Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or, at my fingertips. It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative, so to speak.
That was a bad Freudian slip, though. That's nice, dear.
I knew you'd understand. Anyway, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that title's more than just for show. I've gotta say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society.
Just as long as you don't get like weird feet picture spam, you'll be alright.
It'd defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage. Oh, but you don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash. Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all. All right.
I just realized his name is Yuki Mishima. Kind of like Yukio Mishima, who, you know, when I see that last name, that's who I think of.
I might be overworking myself, though.
That's alright.
Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking to you. I should head home. See you later.
Okay, that got him so mad he's actually in adrenaline mode.
Hey! Well then.
Let's see what they got on TV.
Hey, hey!
I'm not really feeling that stuff. TBH. Shibuya, let's see. We gotta get that juicy juice. I think the juicy juice, yeah, it's this joint.
Hi!
Give me that juicy juice. I'm trying to sip.
And... Nice!
Okay, I think we gotta go to Central Street. Yup. Big Bang Burger. Let me actually look at that up close. Is there a way to switch like third person mode? Let me see. Yeah, I see the variations there. So we got like a DVD, CD spot. Let me see. Let me just explore this place. I really fucks with places like this. Oh, she on the phone.
Hi.
So this is a habit for Mishima. He gets really into these big anonymous groups. That's interesting. I didn't know that they had Shaquille O'Neal in this game. He looks pretty damn cool, actually. Yeah. I had a school teacher who looked like this guy, actually. But yeah, he's got like a cool fit. He's wearing different shades of black. And they work together and shit. Okay. But yeah, I didn't mean it that way. I wasn't like pressing him like, you want to start some shit? I have a screenshot of this spot too. Bronx. I was repping it, man.
Oh. What did you say?
Medium beef bowl, medium curry bowl, huigu robo, whatever. Curry bowl, large.
Yes.
Curry bowl.
Hey.
Let's see. What did I think it was huigui.
Nice.
It was like a large curry bowl.
Well,
You.
A politician will say that because that is a big issue nowadays. Part-time workers getting overworked because places are understaffed.
Well then, I'll see you again.
But yeah, telling your manager to hire more people, that's kinda OD.
My. Thanks in advance.
Okay, I'm breaded up.
man.
I will admit that I'm the kind of guy who needs little things to make a learning system to memorize this shit. I had to use my fingers that time to keep track of everything.
What? Seems pretty rough.
Yeah, I'm an itchy eye dude. I'm not even sure if it's like pollen. I think I just got like sensitive eyes and shit in general.
Morning.
Could you imagine if pollen affected Reaper the way Rain did in the original? You could just straight up get to like level 99 right now. Oh, someone downstairs turned their ceiling fan on. I can feel the fan moving beneath my feet.
Everything feels weird, but actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me. I hope not. Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace. At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? so it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like the full frontal portraits that they added. Because before, you just had the 3/4 position where it's kind of like halfway profile. A quarter way profile and shit. Oh, what a gaslight him.
Oh! Yep.
Prove your existence in society.
Let's go.
All right.
Well then.
What?
Oh,
What?
Yeah, Mementos is straight up for throwing hands with people.
Listen up.
I'm gonna make him pay.
Yep.
Okay, so 2 Ds right now. Yeah, we're still hanging out on the rooftop. That's kind of funny. That pollen was strong. Hold on, let me look at that shit. You see that shit? Damn. Unbelievable.
No way it can't be. I never take that.
you're right.
Oh, she's trying to get dirt on me. I wonder what my homie. Oh, there he is.
Yo. Wanna get going?
Okay.
This has gotta be it.
My booty hurts, man. I don't know what's up with me. My booty hole be hurting and shit. I mean, I didn't eat anything funny. probably just muscular atrophy and shit. I gotta go back to working out.
Way.
I don't want to borrow underwear with you.
Wanna get going? Morning.
They're trying to create new slang. Nah, that ain't how it go. Even he said it. Okay, this guy's pretty reasonable. He's not letting Ryuji be the scapegoat.
For real?
Okay, so this one would have had to exist after the Kamoshida thing. Seeing as Kamoshida's confession is a necessary part of this like sequence.
Huh?
I mean, Kamoshida isn't short.
All right. See ya.
Yeah, I need a D-tense right now. I don't know, I'm always making a fist. I'm always holding my breath. I'm always acting like I'm in the presence of some lion or something. Okay. Cams are such a downer. Okay, so now your part-time jobs can give you little text messages. That's interesting. I was like, yo, who the fuck is this? I was shookity shook.
Please consider what I have to say. You. Hmm? If you'd like. Very well.
So that means there's an election every
Everyone.
3 years or something?
However, thank you. I'm glad. Thank you. No. Well then, I shall see you again soon.
It looks like you're attending school seriously. You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click. I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
This lady is trying way too hard to be like her sister. Some type of PI and shit.
Ahem.
Not to say that she doesn't have the ability for it, but
Well, shall we begin?
damn, she's just annoying. Yeah, Hiein period. That's giving me Hikaru no Go vibes and shit. The name I can't see on GameFAQs, Yoshitsune.
Do you know the answer?
This is it.
Correct.
Nice going!
Finally. I like how it still has a little bit of that white highlight to show that's what got up.
Right.
Yep. What are your thoughts? Hey! Can I talk?
Yo, by the way, whoa! What? Whoa! Huh?
Oh, maybe that senior of ours, the one who graduated, he was the real snitch. Oh, really? That's like social link rank 4 free type of BS. Y'all should be past that point in this, like, social link.
Hey.
We're scapegoating or to Yuji like that.
Hey.
I kind of miss the Persona 4 OST. You know how in Persona 4 you get the type of track every time. That shit every time some like sad thing happens in the social link. I miss that shit.
Alright.
Okay, Harrison recovery is actually really good to have.
Let's go!
I know I annoyed the shit out of someone doing that, but that falsetto be hitting. hitting.
Ah, you're back.
Hey! Hey, hey!
All right.
I see. Nice.
This bunch of studying sounds fun.
This year is as bad as all the others.
I was about to say, I have a electric guitar that kind of has that pattern. But that's an acoustic, actually, which makes sense because he's playing it outside. I wouldn't mind performing in the streets. I just don't want to annoy the shit out of people. And, you know, I wouldn't really do it for money. A lot of people do that shit for money.
Please consider what I have to say.
I used to donate to, like, street performers. As long as they did that shit in the stations or in the parks and not, you know, on in the actual train. Well, there were some talented people back in the day. Nowadays, like, street performers aren't that good. Funniest thing, there was actually a bunch of dancers in the train, but they were doing some, like, instead of the breakdancing kinetic, like using the poles and stuff for leverage to like twirl around and shit, there were some dudes who were kind of doing like the Titanic thing where one guy had his arms behind the other. The one in front had his arms raised like he was the king of the world and shit, and it was just slow interpretive music. It was like weird as shit. I was dying.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering.
The handwriting
They
on
lack
that is
jobs,
good.
Security, savings. The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit. You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good. Yes, let's. Good citizens, please stop fighting. What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business.
Yeah, seriously, just shut up.
What's with this guy?
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Torah. What? As if anyone would actually vote for you. Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was... all in the past. I've gone and done it again.
That actually happened to a politician I was friends with.
I can't do that in my situation. Regardless, whenever someone calls me no good Tora, I panic. I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuramoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago. I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as no good Tora's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation. Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes. Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3. I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you? Do you really want to receive my guidance? I'm happy to hear that. However, everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me? You're doing a good job of cheering me up. But you may be right. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day, I will believe in myself again. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
It shut with the...
All right. Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. You... Well then, I shall see you again soon.
Seems pretty rough.
Well, shall we begin?
I like the test music in these Persona games. I think it's Yoshitsune. Yup.
Ooh, we can do this!
let's get started.
Ooh, we can do this! Ooh, we can do this! Okay, class, let's get started.
Oh, Digital Devil Story. That's actually a really cool reference.
Ooh, we can do this!
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
My name is... Huh? My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage?
Bro, he just like me.
You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you...
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here. A castle.
You idiot! Looks like this guy didn't get
Let me
much
just
sleep
fuck with
last
them.
night.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Hey, don't fall for that!
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound? There's also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks.
That could get a couple party members, but not us.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
Okay, I wonder what Sai has to say about her.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
Really? She's seriously on her whom shit with every social link.
Thou art, it shall become with the birth of the counselor persona. I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Is that a Roman numeral one?
Alright.
Some of these made up arcanas are kind of weird.
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
Okay, quiet down.
Okay, so the last time we can see him is like November and shit. Okay, so he got inserted into the plot decently. I mean, it makes sense that they would want to have some type of therapist inserted into the school.
Yes.
Don't appreciate this porno music that they got for him. Especially because you don't got them socks on.
Well, shall we begin?
I would turn down all snack opportunities because I'm an acid reflux heaven dude.
Yes.
I'm glad I never went through like a bout of that while in high school. You know, in the actual classes and shit.
Right.
Well, at this point, like, the characters right now are a lot more balanced. Once again, Futaba and Makoto join the dynamics, she kind of gets switched up, and characters such as An and Ryuji get dumbed down. But the way they've been acting so far, they've been pretty intelligent.
Let me think.
Yeah. Quite.
Yeah.
Okay, they're talking a lot about time, which...
Be careful, okay?
I had a homie who red pilled me on time. He told me that time doesn't exist. I didn't really understand or care what he meant, but now that I've heard it again, had it explained to me more, it's a very healthy belief. The belief that time isn't legit. When I see guys like Neil deGrasse Tyson complain about arbitrary calendar dates like Friday the 13th and shit, it just lets me know that in his own way, his more fedora-y way, he understands that time isn't a legit concept either. And it's so unfortunate because a lot of these storylines, especially the newer Square games, have elements of time traveling in it, and it's just such a ridiculous stretching of a concept. We could talk about the past and the future when scaling it to eternity, but outside of that, people take that shit way too seriously.
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
How are you?
Why is your description student called Yoshizawa? I like Yoshizawa's shoes. I will say that much.
Welcome. I see. So... For example... I'm sorry. Say, you know, I it. Sorry. Well... Thank you.
Yeah, it's too bad that I can't show, the new semester.
Alright.
People sing the praises of the new story, but I don't like these types of concepts. Well, I like half of this. Half of this reminds me of what, Infinite Tsukuyomi should have been in Naruto, and Madara Uchiha's plans, but the other half is the type of fictitious time nonsense I don't really like.
Alright. Well, see you.
Yeah, the concept of creating like a new alternate ideal world, kind of like a rewrite, a forced rewrite, is very interesting.
Good night. Nice.
Okay, so this is one of the first real go to fuck to sleep moments.
I'll just add this.
But damn, a whole, what, 6 days without saving? I guess I'm no condom today. Mr. No Condom and shit.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well then.
Get your ass to sleep, my G.
Ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
You staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning.
An all-nighter of gaming on a school. I actually had that one time. My mom and stepfather were arguing because on a New Year's celebration thing, my stepfather ended up doing something really like fruity and shit. He actually scooped some food and like fed it to his homie instead of feeding it to my mom's and shit. So they ended up arguing all night in my room, and I had to play like Wii Sports boxing and shit. Waiting for them to... Why couldn't they just argue in their room? They have their own room. They chose my room to do that shit. That just shows how little regard anybody has for me. It's fucked up. It's like, that don't mean my stepfather's gay. That just means that he lived with his friends his whole life. They're practically his siblings. I mean, they all have the same foster pops, I guess. They're close. But she does that a lot. If she thinks someone's gay, then she... You know how it is. Oh, I can't be saying shit like this. Y'all gonna try to get her ass fired from something. But, I was back in the day. That was 2006, 2007. She ain't really like that now. I just gotta be real with him.
Fine. Nobody's expecting anything of me, so I don't gotta worry about grades.
This is strangely out of character for a dude who always cares about, doing what's best for his moms and shit. Cause they're gonna be calling up this. Oh, but that's the thing. They don't give a fuck, so they're not gonna call up his moms and tell him, "Hey, yo, your son doing like shit in school." That's the thing, though. That's why I didn't really like school, because school teachers, they knew that they would tell you shit that would get you an ass whooping from your parents and shit. And they'll say whatever with like a grin on their face. I actually almost took an ass beating because like they were telling my mom I was getting bullied in school, and I was like, yo, why are you taking all this stuff? Blah 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 blah. And I wasn't really getting bullied. I was just, you know, someone who people didn't really like because they didn't really know me.
Morning.
Yo, look who else is
And I was from like a different part of the city and shit, so I didn't share any childhood with anybody.
Effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from this stupid monkey I know.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
What was that?
That's a good point.
Would you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things? Huh? No!
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's nothing.
Yeah, they've been foreshadowing this for quite a while now. That background character was really pretty.
Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
No, it's better to act natural in this situation.
Come on.
See, I like how Ryuji and I were, you know, on duty to protect her ass.
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you?
Wait a minute,
Be the model for my next art piece.
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
I knew so many weird shits like that.
What do you say?
Being from the Bronx, there's a bunch of guys who would do like these modeling agencies where they just get these teenage guys like and girls to get half naked and shit, dry humping each other and shit. So many of my friends in high school who were supposedly models were doing this shit. I'm thinking, yo, this is some weirdo shit. I don't get it. You're not promoting any like clothing line, any type of product. You just selling some shit for some weirdos to buy, I guess. They can legally own it.
Hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm Madarame-sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke! I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame-sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too. Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
I'm too used to Yusuke Urameshi or Urameshi. So Yusuke Kitagi wa... I don't know, man. The name just ain't hitting right to me. And there's also Yosuke.
Became acquainted with Madarame's pupil.
There's two Makotos in the Persona
That's
games.
Too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time? This metaverse business again?
It is interesting to note that I don't think the term metaverse is used yet. But it's still an option presented to us, so... You know, it's something that makes sense if you played the game before and got to at least Futaba's stuff.
Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well? I see. Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
Yep.
It's only been an hour and a half, yet I'm already tired of this game. I just want to do some dungeon crawling, I guess.
It's over. How about you? Oh yeah, I didn't think of that.
You really should.
Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week. Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. Number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know! Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then, or domestic-raised eel.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right! There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Wanna go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then. Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Okay. Hey! Hey!
I think I made a fool one last time.
Yes! All right.
I know I need Max Charm for Makoto's social link. Oddly enough.
Let me explain.
Well then.
Yeah, it's weird how little you have to do at this point in the game. I really fucks with these rainy days though. I'll say that much. But yeah, I'm trying to play this game long enough that I can actually get into some static. I saw a little bit of Hikaru no Go today. I'm in the 70s, so there's only like 5 episodes left for me, but I really like the arc the main character is going through right now. It's tough, man. Like, I like when stories go in on some real shit with good pacing and tastefulness, because he goes through this shit for quite a couple episodes before he overcomes it.
It'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head
And the way
out
he
too much,
overcomes it makes sense too.
You came.
Yeah.
You really came.
What'd you expect when you left us those tickets?
Make sure that you don't get in the way of the other visitors. Come now, I'll show you around. I
I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw too.
Well, see you guys later.
Will Lady Han be alright? What if he drags her behind some painting and tries something funny?
I told you not to come out! Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts? Can't we just go home? I guess we should do a quick pass-through at once. Which way are we supposed to start? It's that old man from the other day.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person.
Like that Dragon Ball composer. What was it? He was the one who got in trouble, the original Kai composer. They threw his ass out. He also did a lot of the good ass video games, like the Raging Blast games, the OG Budokai games. That dude, his range was crazy, but he was kind of just remixing other people's shit.
Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
Well, it is rather difficult to put into words. They naturally well up from within my heart. Like
not Kikuchi, not Sumitomo, the Kai guy.
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame. My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty. Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
You see, when you hear that, that sounds like a noob's idea of how to pursue enlightenment, and basically what's his face? Vishnu warned against, but it wasn't Vishnu, it was Krishna. He warned against trying to break away from one's ego that way and escape desire. Basically, you don't want to do that by locking yourself in a cage and being overcome with desire.
You would understand if you saw it.
Wasn't the word shack something?
Madarame-san is actually here?
Over there!
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
Hey, stop pushing! There's way too many people!
I'm getting crushed!
Anyways, we gotta head for the exit. Don't die on us, alright?
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
Usually one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself. He's special.
There you are, Yusuke.
Sensei.
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
Yusuke's pants are really tight.
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
I remember because of this character Yusuke, my dad, when he played Persona 5 on his own, he only got to the first 3 dungeons, I think. I don't think he even cleared the 3rd one. He mentioned how in his mind Yusuke was like a gay dude, but I was like, you know, he's out here thirsting for An, so does that really count? And my dad was like, but Papi, he's gay, and he does, and then he did like this ballerina thing that Yusuke does whenever he finishes a fight off, the victory pose. He basically does like an exaggerated version of his victory pose, and it was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna argue against that.
Sensing something from the artwork. That alone is enough to give us artist satisfaction. I hope this is a wonderful piece, Yusuke. Well then,
he kind of reminds me of Tetsuya Nomura before Tetsuya Nomura just dressed exclusively like Noctis.
But he seems really friendly.
Like when Nomura was really about that fashion instead of wearing all black caps, shorts,
This one?
disheveled hair and shit.
The painter's anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong frustration from it.
It gives me Bob Ross vibes, but abstract. The use of color makes it seem like it could also function as a landscape piece.
Don't mind me. There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
Hey!
Ah, that old lady totally elbowed me. But thanks to that, I remember now. Well, let me get to it. It's about a post online. Here, look at this.
Why'd you leave without me?
I like how he holds his phone.
We got dragged into this huge crowd and
He wants you to see all of that shit.
look at this too. This post might be about Madarame.
Although that reminds me, one thing that really annoys me about my grandma and shit, I show her shit on my phone, she immediately starts touching my phone. She ended up deleting some text that I ended up copying down, and she had to like apologize for it. I had to like rewrite it from memory 100% when I was doing the study sheets and stuff. But yeah, them old people, they grab your screen. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
This post might be about...
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Plagiarizing?
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shaq and Madarame triggered it. His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Abuse.
Bro, he just like me.
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
I wonder if Kitagawa
I be bossing people around a lot.
I mean, he
Well, I've
is
been
a
like that
pupil
for the
of
past
his.
6 years because
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
people like pushing boundaries with me.
It's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
A man like that doing such a thing? I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this. Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
And how are we gonna go about that?
The way An is dressed kind of reminds me of myself because she's got the cardigan jacket, the button down, and the long tee, and they all kind of just create this like gown type dress with like heavy layering and shit. And that's how it really be when I have my big baggy shirt and my jacket and whatever I'm wearing over my jacket and shit, like a coat,
Explain it all.
a vest and shit. That bubble jacket.
If we make a move out in the open, there's the possibility that Madarame will find out.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, what do you think about Madarame? Doesn't he seem suspicious? I know, right? This all fits way too well to just be a coincidence. If this post is legit, ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
Well, yeah, but is it really true?
By the way, what did you do about the whole modeling thing?
Kitagawa-kun gave me his contact info and the address to his sensei's atelier.
He said he lives there, right? Perfect timing. Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame's house right after school.
Huh? You want me to model tomorrow? This is too sudden.
What? We're just gonna go talk to Kitagawa.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Okay. Well then.
Let me see, 15.
Hey!
Oh.
Whoa.
Yes! All right.
I'm gonna think about this right now. I got 2s on every stat. Oh, why should I give a shit? I'm following a freaking guide for everything but the dungeon crawling, which is what I'm really all about with this game. Nariño or Nariño. Okay.
Well then.
Okay, let's get started. So... any ideas?
This is it.
That's right.
I go through a lot of no SIBOs because I just don't be trusting anybody on anything.
Nice going.
I want that level 3 knowledge. But damn, now I really want to play Persona 3. I really fucks with that game.
Phantom thieves going by train. This ain't any different from how I get home from school, you know.
The train is the fastest way to go. Plus, we can bring pets on here.
Hey, who are you calling a pet?
Dude, be quiet! We didn't pay the pet fare.
I'm the one guiding you to your destination. You should be calling me Master.
They got pet fare?
Shoot.
Is that your pet, mister? I heard it meowing.
Yeah, it's just a toy. It meows when you press on its head.
We had a toy that, you know, was a realistic cat. It was breathing and shit. You know, its lung area would expand and contract and shit. And for the longest time, my younger bro thinks that we actually had a cat. If you lift it up, the bottom is like flat. The cat looks like it's rusting, but it's not. You know, it's just a toy that's believable. I was convinced. I was like, what the fuck? Why do we got a cat and shit? Did someone bring their pet to our crib? But nah. I don't know what happened to that joint though.
You heard her. Press on its head.
It was actually pretty warm. Always. That facial expression reminds me of Edward Elric.
It's so funny. I want to hear it again.
Oh, I just threw up in my mouth.
Oh, seriously?
The next stop is Shibuya. Shibuya. Doors will open on the left side.
Oh, this is our stop. Well, see you later. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
So, which line do we gotta transfer to?
Doesn't look like there are any stations close by to that address. If anything, this is the closest station.
What? We gotta walk the rest of the way? What kind of phantom thief takes the train and then walks to their destination?
Me.
Stop your complaining. It's supposedly a shack, but this is the neighborhood he lives in. As expected of a famous artist. Looks like the fastest route is to get to the station square and then go to Central Street. Let's move.
Oh, really? Y'all rolling with me like this? Oh, alright. I'm going crazy. My teeth won't stop grinding. Let me see if I can find any familiar faces.
Wait.
Oh, the SIU subplot.
Former Olympian, teacher at Shujin Academy. Reason for turning himself in is a heavy conscience, huh? The human mind doesn't change that easily, let alone their natural temperament.
You probably just heard a Drake song. Old school Drake though.
Seems doubtful. Perhaps I'll have someone look into it, just in case.
Is that it?
We're at the right address. The door plate does say Madarame.
You ring the bell.
Me? The walls won't collapse when I do, will they?
No one sneeze or we'll blow this house down, okay?
Who is it? Sensei is currently...
It's Takamaki.
I'll be right out.
People really do live here.
Takamaki-san. You two are here as well?
Hey, sorry, but we ain't here to talk about the modeling thing. There's something we gotta ask you. Is it true Madarame's plagiarizing stuff? He's abusing people too, yeah?
Are you serious?
We read about it online.
This?
Motherfucker acting like he got a new stand.
Preposterous! Not only is the plagiarism impossible, but abuse? He welcomes pupils into his own home. This is no act of violence, it is charity. And I'm the one residing here and studying under him. I'm saying it's not true, so it's beyond doubt.
You might be lying about it.
That is utter rubbish. I had no family when Sensei took me in and raised me into what you see now. If you continue to ridicule the man I owe my life to, you will rue this day.
You really think that?
Yusuke, what's the matter? I heard you yelling.
These people are slandering you with baseless rumors.
Forgive them, Yusuke. They must have heard some bad rumors and came in worry for their friend's safety.
Understood, Sensei.
Well, even I doubt that a cranky old man like myself could be liked by everyone.
That's not what we meant.
I'm sorry to have butt in on your conversation. However, I do have neighbors around. Won't you please keep it down? Now, if you'll excuse me.
That was discourteous of me. I'm sorry.
This guy got some long ass legs.
I know. I think you'll be able to believe in Sensei if you saw that painting. It's his maiden work, as well as his most representative piece. It's titled Sayuri.
Sayuri?
This was the painting that inspired me to become an artist.
It's so beautiful.
I don't know all this fine art stuff, but even I can tell that this is impressive.
When I first saw you, I felt the same powerful emotion as when I saw this painting.
Me?
I wish to pursue beauty like this. And I believe drawing you will be part of that pursuit. I implore you, seriously consider my offer.
Honestly, it would have been really interesting if Yusuke actually did draw on. Maybe in the sequel game. I never saw a scramble, aside from the gameplay segments, which kind of looked like they dragged for a while.
I'm sorry that you took the time to come all this way, but I must assist Sensei today. I hope that we can discuss this further another time. If you'll excuse me then.
Those two seem like nice guys, don't they?
Maybe the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is a different person.
Man, right when we thought we found a new target, too.
How's the metanav?
Oh.
Hey, the app.
Was it picking up our conversation? This display. It means that Madarame has a palace too, right? But why?
Madarame, plagiarism, and then shack, huh? These seem to be the keywords.
I like how it makes it painfully obvious that your smartphone is... a lot of these apps actually like record what you'd be saying and shit. You know, your iPhone is like snapping pics of you and shit every 5 seconds.
For real though, what the hell's going on? Does an old man like him really have a palace?
We have the person's name and the location.
Although I gotta wonder, is that gonna be true for everything that has a semiconductor? Will your smart refrigerator and smart car also do that?
That's right. Let's try saying some things. They can be random guesses.
It's a bit sudden though.
Why don't we start with castle?
No candidates found.
Then what about prison?
No candidates found.
Ah, what a pain. Jail, warehouse, and guidance counseling office. Might as well add farm.
No candidates found.
Not a single hit.
Should we come back another time?
A building that's related to artists. If we think from there, what would it be?
Beginning navigation? Whoa, really?
So are we gonna be seeing as threats? Cause, yep.
Hey, when did you activate the nav? You surprised me.
Didn't have much of a choice.
Yeah, because we did confront Yusuke and Madarame knows about it.
Wandered off and got caught by an enemy.
Probably would have figured it out once he started walking on 2 legs.
So even you can slip into the metaverse without realizing it, Morgana?
Yes. In a place with minimal cognitive distortion, the differences can be subtle.
Forget that. Look!
It's kind of like how in Persona 4, if you just start wandering around without someone who has a nose like Teddy, or even higher sensory abilities like Rise, you could really end up lost in the midnight channel like television world.
That shack is seriously some kind of museum?
Let's go check it out. It's so extravagant, to the point that it's gaudy. It's a museum, right?
This is Madarame's?
Well, a palace is a world formed by a mind twisted by desire. Remember Kamoshida's castle?
Madarame's artwork is on display at museums in reality too, though. His exhibit was popular, and people already respect him. Why would he fantasize about a museum?
You got a point. It ain't related to plagiarism or abuse either.
Let's try looking around. Racking our brains here won't do us any good.
Right. That aside, ain't a museum a must for Phantom Thieves?
Now that's our Joker. I feel the same.
But man, just look at that insane crowd.
Yes! Shall we go? Yep.
Focus.
Yeah, just Yusuke's school uniform and really the music and design of this place, it gives me like Persona 1 vibes.
I can see it.
Maybe even Shin Megami Tensei if...
I have something.
Science. I like it.
Hey!
Now's my time to shine!
I like how it reflects off the greens.
Oh.
This is...
Focus.
Really, I think it's... Yeah. The lights there are basic lights, spotlights and shit like that, but it's also reflecting off the sofa, which is reflecting onto you.
I can feel it.
That's really interesting.
Hmm?
Hey, hey!
I have something.
Hey, this doesn't make any sense. Madarame's famous for having a variety of art styles, but all the portraits on display here look the same. This is way different from what was at the...
Wait a sec. Ain't this that guy we saw in Mementos? You know, the one who was shit-talking Madarame?
Natsuhiko Nakanohara. His name's written on the plaque.
Dude, I don't get it. Why is there a painting of him in here? And more important, why is his name written under it?
You're right. Doesn't art usually have, like, the title of the piece or the artist's name?
This is quite the mystery. Alright, let's keep looking around for now.
Remember that artist who kind of used some of his own nut to like
Hey, isn't this a painting of that guy?
title his own pieces and shit like that?
Says
It
Yusuke
was like his calling
Kitagawa.
card.
There's no mistaking it.
Huh? Wait a second. What do you think these paintings are? I think you're right.
For real? All of them? But it was only Yusuke when we went to his place before.
I feel like playing the answer straight even though I want to joke around just cause motherfuckers really be going on and shit. Might as well set the convo straight. Not have them go, really motherfucker? You don't get it?
Remains now. Taking into account what that Nakanohara guy said earlier, things are getting clearer. Alright, let's keep investigating. We need something to further confirm our deductions.
But yeah, I'm really excited about the prospect of being able to read some Dragon Ball Super and Boruto in 2 days.
Wait!
Last time I was in this part of like the month, I was doing Saga Frontier, I was in Red Scenario and shit. Now I'm early on in Persona 5 Royal. I'm not even past the dungeons where the dynamic of the group changes and shit.
I have something.
Hey! Hey!
Okay, so I gotta interact with shit for now.
Hey, hey! Hey, hey!
Next room.
Hey, hey! Hey, hey!
Wait. For a second I thought his hairline got fucked up.
It's somewhere. I can feel it.
Hey, hey! Hey!
It's somewhere.
Okay.
Hmm?
Treasure?
Oh yeah!
Nice! Treasure chest spot! Oh!
I do love the Ultimate Edition. Okay, a cutlass. Yeah, rock that shit. What type of items do I got now? I got a bunch of coffee and shit. Okay, so I'm gonna be Gucci for a while. But I'll definitely want to save that for Kaneshiro, because Kaneshiro's dungeon be hidden different. I had to do that shit in 2 days instead of my target goal of 1. One of my old criticisms of Persona 5 is that you can't really do any of the palaces in 1 day. That's not really true. You can actually do it. It's just you gotta actually understand the nuances of a battle system.
Look at this. The Infinite Spring? A conglomerate work of art that the great director Madarame created with his own funds. These individuals must offer their ideas to the director for the rest of their lives. Those who cannot do so have no worth living? Hey, this is most likely about the plagiarism, right?
Damn it! What a phony geezer!
In other words, his pupils are his property. He doesn't even qualify as an artist if this is true. He's stealing the ideas from talented students in exchange for securing their livelihood. I wondered about those portraits on display. They must all be his pupils through his cognition. This even says that they have no worth. Couldn't this be about the abuse? Madarame will keep them around as long as they're useful to him. But the moment they're not...
He's treating them like slaves or tools.
Why is Yusuke keeping quiet about this? He's got no reason to cover this up.
He did say that he owes Madarame his life for being taken in.
But still...
When we were at the exhibit, I praised one of the pieces on display. But Kitagawa-kun acted strange. Maybe that piece was plagiarized too.
What's the call? Ain't this enough to target Madarame?
We should confirm these facts with Yusuke first.
Yeah.
Confirm what, though?
It means we should get solid evidence that such crimes actually took place.
What a pain in the ass.
Well, you gotta get his treasure to manifest too.
You're right. I'll try contacting Kitagawa-kun. I might be able to get the truth out of him if I accept his modeling offer.
Wait, you're gonna do that?
You all better come with me, okay? I'm scared to go alone.
Famous, renowned artist, huh? Oh, this might be tougher than Kamoshida. Well, we'll just prep ourselves until we get confirmation from Yusuke. This is our first mission as real Phantom Thieves. We're gonna succeed no matter what.
Oh man, I had to take my pants off. I got leggings on still though. But yeah, I'm getting a little sleepy and shit. That's the funny thing, Ontek's like a total mom and shit. Well, she doesn't space out her thoughts into like little tiny micro pieces and shit. Okay, this is another go to fuck to sleep thing.
I'll just add this.
I really don't want to stop playing until I actually get some combat time.
Hey, it's me. I just can't forgive Madarame, but what On said made me think. To Yusuke, are we just a bunch of thugs? I knew it. It ain't like he thinks it is. Pisses me off just thinking about it. Good people have to put up with so much crap while shitty adults do whatever they want. Makes me sick. I'm not wrong, am I? Thanks. Don't tell On I called you, by the way. Seriously. Well, see you tomorrow.
You know, there are painted ladies and shit like that. You know, naked women who are just like covered in paint to look like they're wearing clothes and shit. That used to be a big thing when I was a high schooler. Women walking around naked in Times Square area.
He said he wants me to come over after school today.
Perfect. Probably dropped all his plans just to get you over there.
That wouldn't work nowadays, no.
If what we saw in the palace was true.
Your butt acne be sticking out and shit.
It's that student council president.
Mishima not gonna snitch for us no more.
Mishima today? It'd suck if she noticed us. Come on, let's split up.
Okay, see you later.
We finally landed a big target. Come on, let's get some dirt on Madarame. But man, Han's late.
Sorry. I was thinking about some things and didn't notice how much time had passed.
Thinking about what?
Don't you think Kitagawa-kun has to be protecting Madarame? I mean, they live together, so he'd have to be aware of Madarame's true nature. The only reason I can think of him doing that is that Madarame has something on him.
Yeah, that's weird. But that's why we're going to check it out, right? You ready to be a model?
Yeah, I'm prepared.
What do you mean prepared? Prepared for what? Something seemed different about her to you? Oh, nice eye.
I didn't cut them.
Huh. Well, let's get going. We gotta talk to Yusuke.
Kitagawa-kun seemed really happy when I agreed to be his model. Once he finishes drawing and gets a little friendlier, we should bring up Madarame.
I thought it would just be you coming, Takamaki-san.
Wouldn't you get nervous too, if it was just the two of us?
We're here to keep an eye on you, so don't try anything perverted, okay?
Stop making such odd assumptions. I have absolutely no interest in her as someone of the opposite sex.
Huh?
Is there a problem?
No, not really.
Well then, let's get started.
Hey! Kitagawa-kun?
You hear her?
It's no use.
This isn't what we planned. We were gonna catch him off guard and make him spill his beans, weren't we?
How were we supposed to know this was gonna happen? Guess we just gotta wait till he's done. What an effing pain in the ass.
Perhaps I should try going outside this room.
I'm not gonna tell him to stay put.
Who do you think you're talking to? This is
Morgana has a way of finding shit out.
It's weird how flashy that door is. And is that a lock? A door with a hefty lock. What could be in there?
Well, you are the master of lock picking.
Are you done?
It's no good.
What?
I'm sorry. Am I the problem?
No, not at all. It's just... I'm having trouble staying focused today. I'm sorry, but we'll have to resume this another time.
Oh, hell no! How many hours do you think you made us wait?
I'm sorry. We had another reason for seeing you today. We needed to talk to you.
It's about those rumors regarding your sensei.
This again.
That painting I saw at the exhibit. You're the one who actually painted it, right?
That's...
I knew it.
Your sensei seriously messed up. He just thinks of his pupils as tools. That's why he doesn't give a damn whether he steals their work or physically beats them. I'll make this clear. There's no point in hiding stuff from us.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You couldn't go against him, could you? I'm sure we can help you out, though.
Stop it. It's just as you all say. We're our sensei's artwork. Don't misunderstand me, though. I offered my ideas to him myself. As such, it can't be called plagiarism. Sensei is simply suffering from artist's block right now.
Dude, still.
Kitagawa-kun.
Then why are you sticking around? All his other pupils ran away. Aren't you the only one left?
What's wrong with a pupil helping out his master? There are no victims here. Stop pushing your self-centered righteousness on me. I'm supporting Sensei as his pupil. Where's the wrong in that? Don't ever come here again. If you do, I'll sue you for causing a disturbance.
Hold it! We're not done talking here!
Then you leave me with no choice.
Hey!
I'm reporting you to the police. I asked Takamaki-san to
Police! Police, help! Police, help! Help!
Yuji, stop it! Calm down, okay?
Damn it!
Hold on, I'm causing a lot of friction because I'm laying down right now.
What's that?
I want you to continue being my model, Takamaki-san.
But you said that it wasn't working out today.
That's because I was unconsciously being modest for your sake. However, I have nothing to worry about anymore. If you're willing to bear everything to me, I will put my heart and soul into creating the best nude painting ever!
What?
Nude?
To think I'd be able to create a nude painting with my most ideal model. Of course, you two won't be allowed in, and I ask that you forget about our discussion today as well. If I don't submit a new piece to Sensei soon, there will be some inconveniences.
An inconvenient ass whooping.
Meaning it'll be without any clothes, right? Why are things suddenly escalating like that?
Because those are my terms.
But that's...
Wait, ain't that bad?
Sensei is out during the afternoon while the art exhibit is on, so I can use this place freely. I should buy more art supplies.
Will you give me a second here?
Of course. I'm willing to wait. I'll make time according to your plans. But please come before the exhibit ends.
No, that's not what I mean! Why are you not listening?
Sensei will be returning home soon. We're done for today. Takamaki-san, I'll be waiting for you to contact me.
No, no, no! We are not done talking here!
Hey, what should we do? Yeah, damn it. He got us good this time.
Don't give up so easily!
Huh? Is she done being a model?
A cat?
You moron!
He's totally out of his mind! I'm gonna have to pose nude if this keeps up!
How dare that, Yusuke?
The way he said it, it's not gonna be semi, but full-on nude.
The full nudity? Lady Ann's gonna...
Drop it!
You know, you won't have to worry about that if we make Madarame confess before the exhibit ends.
But Kitagawa-kun thinks he owes his life to him. Is there a need to make Madarame confess?
Then, Lady Ann, you're fine with bearing it all?
I am not!
Madarame's no different from Kamoshida. That asshole's using Yusuke who doesn't have parents. You're telling me we should just ignore how he's being treated horribly like the other pupils?
No, It is frustrating to leave this alone, even if Kitagawa-kun is fine with it himself.
You can't leave it be because you've endured a lot yourself, with Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Anyways, we gotta go after this guy. Madarame is the kind of target we've been waiting for. Let's help Yusuke come to his senses too. Before he ends up like us.
Right.
We need to look into Madarame first.
There might be tons more stuff that hasn't been exposed yet too.
It may become easier for us to investigate his palace if he's preoccupied with his exhibit.
Also, there's the thing about me modeling. Kitagawa-kun said there'd be inconveniences unless he submits a new piece. Maybe that's going to be announced soon as Madarame's next work.
Does that mean the whole country's gonna see you nude?
What? Are you saying I'm... no, I mean, that's not what this is about.
We must deal with Madarame, no matter what, before his exhibit ends.
Let's start after school tomorrow. Oh, it'll be a pain if Miss President finds us on the rooftop again, so... where to meet up? Let's see... I guess that walkway-like place in Shibuya would work. It's near Madarame's place, too.
Changing our hideout periodically, huh? That's a plan I don't mind backing.
Damn, I got a little bit of a migraine right now. Yeah, I'm gonna want to go to sleep.
Hey, can I talk to you kids for a sec?
Oh shit, this character.
Things, you don't seem like the ordinary stalking fans. Oh, sorry. I should have been more clear. I'm actually looking for people that know Madarame's pupils. There's this painting, Sayuri, that was supposedly stolen in the past. But there's this rumor that it was taken by one of his pupils in retaliation for being abused. Have you heard anything about that?
I love putting shit on Ryuji.
Me? I don't know nothing.
I see. There's no case unless there's a victim, and if there's no proof of abuse, I can't write either. Looks like I'm back to square one. Sorry for taking your time. I'm a journalist. If you ever get any leads, mind contacting me here? See you then.
I guess we should go home for today.
Hey, it's me. Got a minute? I have some interesting news. Someone who received a change of heart contacted me on the fan site.
That can only be one person.
Said he wants to meet with you to discuss another person who needs a change of heart. You're better off talking to him in person if you want specifics. All I know is his target is a terrible person, and that it might complicate things if he posted the name online. I'll have him wait for you at Shibuya Station after school. The guy's name is Nakanohara.
Okay.
Nakanohara. That's Madarame's student.
I told him to approach you. Good luck.
If the rumor Ryuji just spoke of is true, there have to be other victims. Hey!
Oh.
Whoa.
Yes! All right.
Let me explain.
Well then.
Yo.
We're about to head to the hideout too. Who's that?
Excuse me.
Mishima told us to meet him here in Shibuya today.
For real? My name is Nakanohara, Natsuhiko Nakanohara, the one who was posted about on the Phantom Aficionado website.
He seems pretty nice. Doesn't seem like the stalker type. I think the change of heart must have worked.
The administrator of that website contacted me. They told me to look for someone in a Shujin uniform with a cat.
So, what do you want?
You may have already heard, but there's someone I wish to trigger a change of heart in. An artist by the name of Madarame.
You think this is it? Is the pupil gonna confess his master's secrets?
His shadow did mention Madarame as well.
I'm one of Madarame's former pupils. He gave me lodging at his home, where I thought only about art. I genuinely wanted to be an artist. There was another pupil as well. A very talented man, multiple years my senior. Obviously, Madarame kept tabs on him. Everything he made was claimed as a Madarame original. He wasn't the only victim, though.
Right. We got some real proof of the plagiarism.
In response to Madarame's actions, that senior pupil committed suicide.
Suicide?
He must have been unable to bear seeing his work praised in Madarame's name. That was when I disobeyed Madarame's orders and left, but he quickly pressured other parts of the art world, and my life as a painter was destroyed. I tried to turn over a new leaf, working at a ward office, but it was no use. My attachment to art warped my emotions. Soon I began getting attached to everything. In the end, I even turned into a stalker. Not only for me, it's to save the life of another man as well. Even now, there's still one young man remaining under Madarame's tutelage. I think he's about your age.
That has to be Yusuke.
Not only is he a talented artist, he also owes Madarame for taking him in after his mother passed. He is the perfect target.
So Yusuke's got no choice but to listen.
I actually spoke to him a few times back when I was still living at Madarame's. I asked him if he found it painful to stay with Madarame. And you know what he said? If I could leave, I would.
Kitagawa-kun.
I have no right to say this given my prior cowardice, but I don't want to see another suicide. I'd like to find a way to save this young man. He has a bright future ahead of him. Please consider that when thinking about changing Madarame's heart.
We've been asked to act directly on behalf of one of Madarame's victims. It sounds like we don't have the time to deliberate whether or not to change Madarame's heart.
Hell yeah! Madarame's just a piece of shit who preys on the weak.
Suicide. I'll never let something like that happen.
Oh yeah, that definitely has
Finally
to
got to hear how Kitagawa-kun really
sting
feels.
for her because of Shiho and
Since
shit.
we've reached a unanimous decision, how about we continue this at our new hideout? My fellow thieves, welcome to our new hideout. Our target this time is Madarame. We all saw that palace. We'll pay dearly if we assume it's just going to be like the last one. And furthermore, Lady Ann's chastity is on the line.
What?
We'll need to do what we did with Kamoshida. First, we secure an infiltration route in the palace. After that, we send our calling card. Once the treasure has materialized, we steal it.
Oh, I got a question. Madarame doesn't know that we were doing stuff in the palace yet? Why are we already getting treated like criminals in there?
You're learning, Ryuji. Well done. It must be because he doesn't trust anyone. Any unknown person may as well be an enemy.
Or maybe he's just super salty from all those rumors that have been spreading about him.
Then his palace being so crazy had nothing to do with us?
Either way, we should stay on our best behavior. It'll be harder for us to steal the treasure if we needlessly increase the security level.
We need to be careful of Kitagawa-kun this time too. I'm sure that whatever he sees will just get passed on to Madarame.
That's right.
Hey, what is Madarame's treasure going to look like anyway? Another crown?
I doubt that, but my sixth sense will know when I see it.
Oh yeah, you go completely nuts, huh?
Our time limit is when the exhibit ends, right? That means June 5th.
We'll carry out the plan after we've sent out the calling card. So our infiltration route will need to be set in stone 2 days prior on June 2nd.
Now listen here. We can't mess this up, no matter what, okay?
Okay.
Okay, before any of that, let me... head to the Straits. Someone to talk to around here? Oh, I see.
Welcome.
Take your time.
Man.
Oh, you're just looking? I hated going to GameStop because people used to get mad at me because I'd either buy in bulk or I'd just be looking. Okay, so it's the DVD store. I'm gonna assume it's this thing with the disc right here. Although it makes me think of like, yeah,
Yep.
a record for like a CD album.
Hey, hey.
What would you like?
Nervous about what? This some jack off stuff? Okay.
Hey, inmate!
Every time this clip played, my pops would die laughing. It never failed to kill him.
Now. Huh.
Listen up, inmate. Farewell.
You certain?
Justine, you registration? Are you sure? These are the paths you have walked. Time for some. You wish to perform fusion. You okay with this? You done already? What? Do you need something? Now. Hmm?
Do you have?
Time for some. You wish to perform fusion. You okay with this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive a I see.
Let me get a lovers.
Now choose.
Or hold on. What else can I do?
You okay with this? Not terrible, but not impressive. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power will be nothing on you now for a rebirth.
I see. A strong persona indeed. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power will be nothing now for a rebirth.
Finished? Are you finished? What? Do you need something? Do you need something? Now. Hmm? Time for some You wish to perform. Now choose! You okay with this?
I think we already have an incubus.
Finished. Justine, you handle this. Read here. You'll withdraw this is your... Is this what you want? If a fee is required, then accept this persona.
Okay, so we got a Gaffion still. see.
Are you a fool? Are you a fool? This persona is already with you.
Oh, okay, we already got that join Jack Frost. That's magician.
You'll withdraw this then accept this persona. Time for some rehab. Finished for now. The inmate. Let's execute him. Now choose. Are you finished? What? Do you need something? Now. It seems you brought the specified persona. Huh. Fine, I'll take it. By the way, your personas are super weak. Not that I'm surprised, inmate. Though I guess you deserve at least some praise for finishing your penal labor. You might actually complete your rehabilitation. In order to promote that process, we would like to offer you the use of a new facility. Huh. It's rare to see you smile, Justine. You are the smiling one, Caroline. Did something happen to make you so joyful? Me? Hey! Are you laughing at us?
I don't know.
Know your place, inmate! As wardens, we simply feel satisfaction in seeing your rehabilitation progress. That is the extent of it. I find it upsetting that you would see such a matter as a source of amusement. It's like you forget where you are, inmate. You've got some real guts, though. With that spirit, you should have no trouble making progress. Very well, then. If you have the will to continue your penal labor, we can grant you greater freedom within this prison. It is a deal between us, the wardens, and you, the inmate. Not like you have the right to turn it down, though. Hard work is what you're meant to do, inmate.
Okay, so Sainijima doesn't give a shit about this one.
Alright.
Now, I hate these fusion Velvet Room joints, these social links. I didn't like Empress and Persona 4.
Hey.
I'm in, let me look at my personas.
No slacking off. Okay, let's go. Now then.
Okay, so there's some new bonus story stuff that we gotta do.
Come inside. We've much to discuss.
I don't know, I was really sleepy and I even had a slight headache, but now I feel like my appetite is coming back. I might be ready to scrub myself a little bit, eat something and then go to sleep.
Marvelous.
Then...
I'm broke as a joke now. I'm not so sure about like persona traits and shit.
Hey! Come on.
It's strange that we have like a confidentiality agreement. Not to bring up like the fact that we got signed to the Velvet Room and shit. And apparently it's just a coincidence that all the clients of the Velvet Room have been wild card guys. Let me see. It's a damn shame too.
Whoa! Come on, man. I can see it. I'll reveal your true form.
This enemy's weak to wind.
I once joked that this dude looked like I forgot what it was, a type of Dominican food that they had. My pops didn't really get the joke and he thought I would wanted that food. I think it was like, it wasn't Madongo. I forgot the name of the food.
It's almost scary how good I am. Alright. This enemy's weak to wind.
Persona!
A spectacular victory.
All right.
They were too weak to bother with.
I'll reveal your true form.
And I'm trying to remember the name of that food.
I can see. Don't move.
Okay, irritable.
Look at it grumping around. Better not make any wisecracks with this one. Anyway. I am thou, thou art I. That's a new one, isn't it?
Imagine if these worked like Elder Scrolls Oblivion and they were just like super random as hell.
Okay.
Harvest Autumn would play and shit, or whatever the name of that track is.
Show me your true form.
Right now I'm just trying to lower the rank, the security level and shit.
It's weak against gunfire. Bring out the artillery. Let's do this. Persona! Eat this. Persona!
Oh, I got their weaknesses mixed up. Oh, I don't have any more like gun physical attacks and shit.
I'll reveal your true form.
Alright, I don't see a weak spot. It can't take gunfire! Lock and load! Persona! See that again, I don't see a weak spot. Get ready!
She's so blue, I'll give it a shot.
You're so gorgeous, Panther.
I'm just glad I got the ability to actually play this game now. It's about time.
I have something.
To hit its weak point.
Good. Okay, so
this is all so sudden. Just look at it. Try calming its nerves.
I understand. Do you accept? Such a brat.
Don't move.
Do you accept? I will compromise. I am thou. Thou art I.
one, isn't it?
We can get a mandrake whenever we need one.
Okay.
I only have that for the social links and shit. I don't think we'll be seeing the last of that other guard.
Hey.
This sensation.
Okay.
I'll just add this.
Let me see. I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. There you go. Yeah, it might do me good to get rid of. Let's see. I definitely shouldn't get rid of my nighttime personas, so Chariot might get it. Okay, at least now I know. So that won't be bugging me for a while.
I spotted a shadow, Joker.
Show me your true form.
Alright, I don't see a weakness. Let's do this! Let's see that again, Panther! It's not over yet! I don't see a weakness. Trying to fall.
Crowd presence.
Persona. You're mine. Persona! Bam!
The humiliation.
You're so gorgeous, Panther.
Losers.
Done and done. Let's move on.
Oh no, there's a...
Show me your true form.
I don't care how strong you are, I'm still whooping your ass.
Alright, I don't see a weakness. Witness my assault!
Persona! Ha! Not bad.
Persona!
My legs!
Go down.
Get ready! Ha! Such a pain! Persona! I'll finish you! This is it! I got too reckless! I'll back out and focus on support!
Give me my cue, Joker. There.
Playing dead isn't easy.
Persona! All right.
Persona! Good thinking. Hot rod persona! Take this! Impressive.
Persona!
Wait! Calm down!
Get right!
Persona! Jack Frost!
Missed? Come on, Joker! For real? Witness my resolve! I should have done it!
He's alert.
Panther's been taken out! Someone free her!
Persona!
It's time. You're mine.
Ha! Sorry!
Flip him, Persona!
Persona! There!
Now or never, right?
Do it!
I'm gonna knock you out!
You're on the ground! Nice going, Skull!
Level 18, yeah, I'm not gonna bother talking to him.
Okay.
What a tough opponent. I was sweating there.
Yeah,
See it.
our fate was getting ran.
Show me your true form.
Alright, so fire is its weak point. Persona! Dance, Carmen! See that again, Panther!
It's actually more convenient to use Augie when it's just 2 characters. Once you get 3, then yeah, Maragi is the better pick.
A beautiful rose has thorns.
That sucks.
Okay. I can feel it.
That was a little too easy.
Nah.
Treasure?
I want all the easy XP I can get right now.
I can see it.
Okay, yeah, there's gotta be some way I can get to that more easily.
I can see it.
I have something.
Hey, wait a second. Look at that luster. I know it might be tough to take with us, but don't you think it'd sell for tons?
Come on, we didn't come here to... Wait, hold on, you're stepping on something.
Isn't this bad?
Hold on. Oh, hell no. Oh yeah, the thing I was talking about, that one of those cognition enemies looked like was a pastel.
Oh no, I tripped the security.
You were the one making us be careful, too. So, what do you want to do? Run out of here?
No, passing through all of these lasers will draw far too many enemies to our location.
Oh, hold on! Joker's not trapped!
Sorry, Joker, but we're going to need you to search for a way to turn off these infrared lasers. This is a museum, so there has to be some switch to let the workers avoid these lasers. Find it.
I have something.
Yeah, I remember this. It took me a while to figure this shit out the second time, but the first time I did it easily.
Focus.
Enjoy it.
Come. No.
Okay, so he's...
Sona. Let's go. Go down. Persona! Persona! Okay.
Yeah, that cocky grin looks pretty cool. I don't know, I fucks with his confidence.
Hey!
Okay, so there's like glass.
Somewhere.
It's a little hard to notice, but whatever. Okay, look who joined the entourage. I gotta approach her though.
Seriously, thank you.
Well, at least I got my healer with me, so I don't think I need anyone else. Wait, this is a game where you need like 2 healers on you. Besides the main character, of course. So let me at least try to get Morgana, and I'm gonna need someone who can actually use physical skills. So yeah, I'm gonna need everyone. I'm not doing so bad now, but
I'll reveal your true form.
good thing he was asleep.
There's a dangerous one in there. This one is weak to fire. Damn, Carmen! See that again, Grandma! Get ready! Carmen! Ooh, very nice. Oh, nice. It exploded. I don't see a weakness.
Okay, it's part of the Strength Arcana.
I don't see a weakness.
Damn, he ate that.
Only one more. Let's go.
Ooh, 5 HP or less. That's crazy to me.
All right.
Next.
See it.
Hey,
I can feel it.
Is this...
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, this one doesn't seem so different from the vanilla version. Unlike Kamoshida's dungeon, this one isn't doing too much Master Quest type stuff to me.
Focus. I can feel it.
I mean, I'm pretty much set with the squad.
I have something.
Oh, come on, I jumped down. That shouldn't have happened.
I can see it.
Okay, so we can't unpush it. Oh, I see.
Whoa.
Wait.
There's something suspicious.
I mean, I'm out in front, so you're looking at my booty.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Oh, you're not even gonna give us some multiple choice things to see if we were paying attention?
Sorry.
Come on, man. Damn it.
What? For real? Persona! Eat this!
Persona! You're mine.
Lather step! That was pure skill! Too late for apologies! Finish
Eat this!
Let's do this! Yeah, take that, you jewel tool! We all did great, huh?
Okay, but will we get like a bunch of EXP? Okay, good. Look at that.
Show me that move sometime. New move! What do you think?
Yes! That was easy!
So I was gonna get a trophy for that one.
This sensation. I think there's a safe room.
Yeah, let me give it a shot. Let me look at this joint. Stats. Okay, Uber's level 14, that's good.
I'll just add this.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do all of this in the overmorrow. Hopefully by then I'll be able to also give a review for the next chapter of Dragon Ball Super and also the Boruto chapter. Unfortunately, the day after Friday, there's not going to be a new chapter for One Piece, so the week that follows, I'm not going to be able to talk about that shit. But you know, with One Piece, I don't really like saying much about that shit because you know, I grew up on Naruto and Dragon Ball. One Piece, like, I saw a lot of early One Piece as a kid, but I didn't develop an appreciation for it the way I'm starting to right now that Naruto and Bleach are over and done with. You know, I got all them volumes in my room and shit, so there's gonna be a time and place where I'm gonna wanna read all of that shit, clear my reading backlog and stuff, but I've said it before, with One Piece I really like the Straw Hat characters and their journey and their backstory and their motives. And when the story stays being about the Straw Hats, I really fucks with it. World building is great, but when it focuses on characters that aren't Straw Hats or worse generations and instead focuses on the subplot stuff, it drags a little. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to reviewing Dragon Ball Super, especially because there's a second Dragon Ball revival coming soon with a future serialization and a future movie. I don't know, man. 2022 is a very tempting year if there's gonna be a Dragon Ball movie. I wasn't hyped for a serialization. I was more interested in just the anime. Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, I was more interested in seeing the anime serialization come back. Not the anime serialization, the new DVD set with the old school episodes retouched on, so that there's a definitive edition for the original Dragon Ball Z anime. I feel like it's a long time coming for that. Cleaning that up would be more important than anything pertaining to Kai. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, but now that there's a movie, you know, I fucks with the movies because I can get a ticket for myself and my younger brother, and we can go and watch that shit. You know, that's what I did with the Broly thing, and he really appreciated that. With this next movie, I'm hoping it's gonna be something cool enough that I can take him to watch it and we'll enjoy it. I'm also hoping that by then things are gonna be so calmed in terms of, you know, the current situation with a disease that you're not gonna need all those regulations to go to a movie theater. You're not gonna need to get jabbed up and stuff. That's what I'm hoping for. I doubt it. I think I'm gonna have to wait until a DVD comes out for that shit. We watch it with friends. See the buzz and shit. But aside from that, I'm really looking forward to a movie, especially with the Shintani art. That's what everyone's talking about. They're talking about Shintani. And you know, it's good to end the dry season. We had a 3-year-long dry season. People don't really be reading the manga and shit. That's not what people care about. People care about the visual spectacle, the animation, the moving pictures and shit like that. They don't care about the standalone pictures that are paneled together. That's not what it's about. But anyway, this has been your boy Mr. Waka 7, and suck my dick.